What is your favorite place you've traveled to and why?
My favorite place that I've traveled to is Switzerland,
Montreal,
Iowa,
Ecuador,
Cameroon.
Mexico City, hands down.
Was there anything about the culture in Mexico that you admired or really liked?
Everyone is really kind over there. It's very hospitable over there, and there's a lot of PDA over there. Like people are like not afraid to be in love over there, so that's really nice.
Were you able to try any local food, and if so, what was your favorite?
Yeah, tons of local food. My favorite food to eat over there is pozole. It's like a Mexican soup, and it has like garbanzos. It's really good. You can like add your lettuce, radish. It's really yummy, and tacos, obviously. But
Would you ever live in Mexico City?
I actually like just moved over here to try out like a bigger city, so I'd have to see how this goes, and then I would consider Mexico City. But it's definitely a place I like to visit. We'll see about living.
Was there anything about the culture in Iowa that you admired or liked?
I just like when everybody else happy. You know, a happy environment. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Were you able to try any local food in Iowa that you really liked?
Not much local food, just restaurants.
Yeah.
It was a sushi place. It was cool.
All right. Would you ever live in Iowa?
Yeah. For like 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not for longer?
Cause I like Chicago better. It's more people. It's like I don't know, feel like home.
Was there anything about the culture in Switzerland that you admired or really liked?
I would say they work to live, not live to work, like us.
Was there anything you missed about your own culture when you were there?
No.
Would you ever live in Switzerland?
Yes, absolutely.
Why?
I just feel like it's very like cozy. Everybody, it's a small town. Like it seems like there's like small towns in like a big area. Everybody's very friendly, and it's beautiful. It's very slow pace.
Cool. Was there anything about the culture in Montreal that you admired or really liked?
It's different from being here in America because half of the people speak French, and that's really cool. I mean, if you're looking for that kind of, I don't know, language exchange or just a different change in pace.
Cool. Were you able to try any local food that you really liked?
God. Again, the poutine. You have to go to Canada for the poutine, especially Montreal.
Was there anything you missed about your own culture in Connecticut or New York when you were there?
No.
Cool.
No.
Okay. All right. Would you ever live in Montreal?
No, it's too cold. Then again, I went during the winter. I've been to Toronto, I've been to Montreal a handful of times in the winter because it's cheaper to travel and not so many people are outside. But I don't know, I think I'm a New York City gal.
Was there anything about the culture in Ecuador that you admired?
Definitely how everybody is like so homegrown, I'll say. Everybody's very friendly, and there's a lot of like misunderstandings about what the city is like now. I was there in July, and it still is just as beautiful as I remembered it when I was a kid.
Was there any local food that you tried in Ecuador that you really liked?
Oh yeah, bolón verde. It's like a plantain dish. It's really good.
Was there anything about your own culture that you missed while you were there?
Probably really good AC, for sure.
Would you ever live in Ecuador?
Oh yeah, I know way too many people over there.
Was there anything about the culture in Egypt that you admired or really liked?
Yeah, so just kind of speaking about it a little bit, there is this just big integration of community. Like we have, it's more of a collectivist culture. So we live with our families and our families' families, and we're around each other. And even if you're not, like we just have this understanding of each other. And I guess something that gets lost is like when your kids are playing outside or you're on your own somewhere, you could always ask a stranger where you're going or ask them for help, and they will go above and beyond for whatever you need. And they're really, like the hearts are there. And they're incredible people.
Well, was there any local food that you tried that you really liked in Egypt?
Sure. So my favorite is called kosheri. It's like a street food. It's made of like lentils, rice, pasta. It's a big mix with like tomato sauce. It's very cheap. It's not like crazy out of this world, but it's just so comforting and amazing. I love it. We also do a different type of shawarma than a lot of other places. We'll actually put it in bread. It's a little bit different, a little bit more tomatoes and stuff, and it's just to die for. So,
Was there anything you missed about your own culture while you were there?
I'm a little bit of a mixed bag. I've lived there. I've lived here. When I go there, I miss the convenience of things here in the U.S. Just having everything so readily available. But when I'm here, I feel guilty with having all those conveniences and having it just so readily available, and people there have a harder time getting that stuff. Just the layman there is struggling right now, and they've been for a while. And that is tough. But when I'm there, my heart is filled, and my cup is filled just with the people. So it's kind of a dichotomy.
Would you ever live there?
So I did for a little bit. I lived there for 3 or 4 years when I was a kid, though. So I don't want to say it's the biggest kind of experience, but I would consider living there again. It's hard because the education system there is a little bit more rigorous. It's tougher. So having gone through that, I know that's hard. It's changed quite a bit since I've lived there. I mean, it's very westernized and stuff. So, which is a good and bad thing at the same time. Like, there's a lot of conveniences and things like that. It's a tough question. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think it would depend on my wife and where kind of our goals are together and stuff. But I would generally say no. I'm pretty happy where I'm at least this moment.
Is there anything about the culture in Chicago or the U.S. that you admire or really like?
I really admire the people here. They're very friendly. The culture-wise, they are good. They're supportive to any diversity of the people. I really like that.
Have you tried any local food in Chicago that you really like?
Yeah, I really tried a lot of food here. The Mediterranean food, a lot of American food here. I really like that. So especially the flat top grill close by here. I like that, and also Panda Express. So I really like all those foods.
Is there anything you miss about your culture in India while you're here?
Yeah, I miss some of the festivals that we do celebrate in India. Here we won't celebrate quite often. We need to go at some places and then only we can celebrate. So I always miss my family. My parents, my elders. So that's a missing part here.
Is there anything you admire about the culture in Minnesota that's different from the culture in Cameroon?
There's this thing they call being Minnesota nice. So sometimes you just have to be nice for the sake of being nice.
Is there any local food in the U.S. or in Minnesota that you've tried that you really liked so far?
Hot dogs. Okay. Hot dogs.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you see yourself living long term in the U.S.?
I mean, it's been more than a decade now, so it's a long-term thing for now.